Hello, I'm Dr. Candace Hassel-Carrico, and I'm the second half of the Talk Tactics duo. I want to take a minute just to expound a little bit on the DISC and connect self-awareness, communication, and leadership so you can put it all together in a nice, tidy bow. I want to start by letting you know the DISC isn't about putting people in boxes. It's about increasing self-awareness. And self-awareness is the foundation of communication and leadership. The DISC identifies 4 primary behavioral styles, which are dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness. Each one describes how we tend to respond to challenges, interact with people, handle pace, and approach rules and structure. I'm going to do a brief recap. I know you got the information before, but I want to remind you a little bit of what each letter stands for and what that type of leader will be. So the D's are results-oriented. They're decisive, direct, and move quickly. They often step into leadership naturally because they're comfortable taking charge. I's are people-oriented and enthusiastic. They energize others, communicate easily, and build relationships quickly. They often lead through inspiration and influence. S's are steady, supportive, and dependable. They value harmony and consistency. They lead by building trust and creating stability. C's are analytical and detail-oriented. They value accuracy and high standards. They lead by ensuring quality and thoughtful decision-making. Now here's what's important. Are you listening? None of these styles is better than the other. Not one is better than the other, and they are equal. Leadership is not about having the right personality. It's about understanding your natural tendencies and managing them wisely, which is exactly where your self-awareness comes in. When you know your style, you begin to recognize these things about yourself. What stresses you, how you respond under pressure, what motivates you, and how others might experience you. What does your subordinate really think about you? For example, a strong D might not realize they come across as too blunt. An I might not realize they sometimes overpromise. And an S might avoid necessary conflict. And a C might get stuck in perfectionism. Self-awareness allows you to say, this is my tendency, but I can adjust when needed. And that right there is emotional intelligence. Now let's move on to communication. One of the biggest reasons conflict happens isn't bad intent, it's just different styles. We clash, we're miscommunicating. I say one thing, you hear something else. A fast-paced D might get frustrated with a slower S. A detail-oriented C may feel overwhelmed by an idea-driven I, or an I may feel shut down by a reserved C. When you understand DISC, you stop taking differences personally. Instead of thinking, they're difficult, start thinking, they're different. That was a different choice, a different idea. I might not have done it. It's a little different. And when you recognize that, you can flex your communication. You can decide, do I need to be more direct here? Perhaps they didn't understand me well. Do I need to slow down a bit, take a beat? Do I need more details for this? Or do I need to focus on relationship first? Let me see how my employee is doing. Let me see how my coworker is doing. Great communicators know how to adapt. Now let's connect this all to leadership. Leadership isn't just about being in charge. It's about influencing others toward a particular goal. And influence requires awareness of not only yourself, but others. Strong leaders leverage their strengths, manage their blind spots, and adapt to needs of their team. A D leader may need to practice patience just a little bit. An I leader may need to focus on follow through. An S leader may need to speak up more confidently. A C leader may need to accept progress over perfection. The goal isn't to change who you are, not one bit. It's to grow beyond your default. This gives you language to understand behavior. Self-awareness gives you control over it. And intentional communication turns that awareness into leadership. When you understand yourself, you communicate better. When you communicate better, you build trust. And when you build trust, you lead effectively. So the real question is not, what's my disc style? The real question is, now that I know my tendencies, how will I grow? Because self awareness is the beginning, growth is the choice. I look forward to continuing this journey of leadership and communication and self awareness with you.